We're live. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
What's up? What's up?
We'll give people a couple minutes, a couple seconds, I guess, and then we'll show the video. I would encourage people to look outside at the melting snow, take a look at the lights, and I'm having some cocoa in my happy holiday wishes mug.
Excellent. I've just gotten on to mint hot chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh.
Hi, Jen. I'll use my Southern Belle voice for you.
Hey, Jen. I don't have a Southern Belle voice. Sorry. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
All right, let's do our video, our What's Up Wednesday video.
And Perla. Nice.
Yo! What's up? What's up? What's
Thank you, Johanna. I like how at the bottom it says, with your host, Susanna or Johanna.
Oh, I didn't change it from last time.
Choose between you or me. So, let's ask our audience.
That's rough. Okay, guys, you can
It's
only
Susanna
respond to one of
or
us.
Johanna for you tonight.
No pressure. Let me fix that.
Love it. Poor Killian is crying in the background if you hear anything. I think it's been a rough bedtime. How is everyone doing, though? So Jen, Rob, Perla, Tim.
You can, Rob.
choose both,
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Yes, how's everybody's week going?
I might
you might
mute for a second.
That's fine. Oh, thanks, Perla. Tim's thriving. Excellent. Nora's being a mistake. How's Nora doing with her Girl Scout cookies, Jen? Are they all sold out yet? Rob, your week has been busy. Is that good? Like, do you like to be busy? Would you prefer to be busy? Perla's had a good week too. No, because she said her goal was to sell. Wow. Well, listen, guys, not a plug, but if you need Girl Scout cookies, Nora is selling them. You can get them now.
Which ones, Jen? Which ones? Does she have like all the kinds, or? Thank you, Rob. I might actually swap out in a minute.
That's fine. If you have to go, that's okay. How many has she sold, Jen? That's a lot. Yeah, what Perla said. That's a lot of boxes. You have new kinds, doctor's appointments. She is gone. Well, I guess that's a topic we could ask while people are checking in with their week and it's just me for a moment. What is everybody's favorite Girl Scout cookie? If you have one, obviously. If you don't have one, no pressure. That's fine. I like Thin Mints. I think Thin Mints are lovely. But they've changed a lot, the Girl Scout cookies. Tagalongs. Which ones are, do those have peanut butter in them? Oh, thanks, Perla. I was just feeling very Christmassy today. Oh, that's interesting. Are there vegan Girl Scout cookies? Is that yes for the vegan Girl Scout cookies? It was not for the vegan Girl Scout cookies. So that must mean that the tagalongs have peanut butter in them. Fair enough. Does anyone else want to share their favorite Girl Scout cookie? Otherwise, we will watch our funny video of the week. I think it's of Dan and Tim, which means it'll be hilarious. So, here we go with our video.
Welcome. Problem.
So we have, I'm not even in that. There we go.
There it is, sorry.
We have
Sorry,
clergy meeting today, which if you don't know, every month, all the clergy, or a bunch of the clergy in Cohoes and Waterford get together.
Eat lunch, hang out, pray, talk about what's going on,
Oh, yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. And love Brittany and Julie, amazing human beings, great people, right? Do we all agree with that?
Yeah, we're in agreement.
But bless their hearts, they just don't always plan out the meals
Bless their hearts.
as well as
Are you referring to soup and salad? Or
soup and salad.
that's what the plan was?
It's just,
I've literally guessed it. I didn't even know that information.
it is soup and salad, yeah. It's fine.
Basically, you're alienating a lot of clergy with soup and salad, aren't you?
But the other context here is every other church, when they do meals, they go like pretty hard. Like the worst we get is like someone goes and buys a platter from Subway with a bunch of sandwiches and cookies,
nice.
and that's
Solid.
like the lowest, the floor of the floor, which means our floor.
You going to church?
We're going to Price Chopper.
Oh, right. In Cohoes?
Should we go somewhere
Oh,
else?
I've never been to the one in Cohoes.
Oh baby, yeah I don't. Oh baby, yeah I don't. Oh baby, yeah I don't want to go here, but it is what it is.
Your help figuring out
What we should do.
what to cook
Cool.
that would pair well
With-
soup and salad, which normally you'd think like, oh, sandwiches, grilled cheese. The issue is
Right.
Paul Barna, pastor at Waterford Wesleyan, his specialty is grilled cheese.
Oh, no. I thought
He
you
takes
said
a
gluten-free.
lot of pride in his grilled cheese, and every
Okay.
single time he cooks for our
Yeah.
clergy meeting,
Yeah.
he makes grilled cheese.
Yeah, we gotta go unique. If that's his thing, we gotta find a thing.
Exactly. So
If you didn't know, this is Cohoes Price Chopper.
There's no.
Carts. Okay.
So Dan's suggestion so far, when we were driving here, he said, "I'm really hungry. I haven't had breakfast."
I haven't. So far, he has suggested 2 breakfast items.
That's true.
He's like, "What about
What
eggs?
do you put with soup and salad? Put it in the comments right now. What would you put with soup and salad?
What about?"
About bangers and mash. Don't know what that is.
Bangers and
Not
mash.
making
Bangers
it.
and mash would be good. We decided on meat though, haven't we? We have decided on meat.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Bacon. Bacon's the safe option.
We could do bacon. Should I do?
What can you
bacon
do with
wrapped
bacon?
Fried chicken tenders.
Oh, there we go. That's it right there. You join us at the turning of the tide. Tim's getting some dipping sauce going on for this.
Okay, one thing I'm not like, where is the massive 6 kilo of pasta? Like, we're in America. I expect there to be a massive amount of pasta, like a huge, massive bag, 6 times the size of that. Where is it? It's not here.
How can we improve? Add 6 kilos pasta. Oh, I love this song.
Me too.
Spam.
We always lack drinks as well, so
You know, having soup and salad, so you can offset that with Mountain Dew, I think. Got just a quick hit. We got eggs, we got bacon, Oreo, Chick-fil-A, chicken. This is mine for breakfast.
let's get this breading.
So I know that normally you do you gotta have your wet hand and you gotta have your dry hand, but I'm taking this video, so you guys are just gonna have to get over it. So if we have any professional chefs in here, just keep it quiet, okay? I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna be fine. Oh man, this is not fine. Ugh. You want your egg on every little bit. You don't want to miss any spots. Going well, okay. Alright. This one might not turn out too great, but I'm gonna wrap this bad boy in bacon.
So we're clear, you know, like, it's gonna happen. This Omicron thing is no joke. And they all tested negative to get off, and then the next morning they were all sick. Every single one of them.
Good.
The next
And just like that, Susanna turned into Dan. Could you guys hear the screaming?
Just at the beginning.
Very, very stressful. It's going to take me a while to calm down from the stress.
Oh,
So intense. But hopefully you enjoyed that movie. That was light-hearted, wasn't it?
very lighthearted. Did you like the Cohoes Price Dropper?
It wasn't as bad as people make out.
Hey, bro.
April's in the house. What were your takeaways from the video?
Tim can definitely cook chicken. Well, that was Tim, right? Not you.
Yeah, very well. Very good chicken.
Yeah. And you guys should always make videos together because you are both hilarious as a duo.
We were contemplating, we were throwing around the name Brit and Braun, and then we realised that Brit could be confused with Brittany, but then we figured that if it was like international, people wouldn't be associating Tim with Brittany, so it'd be all right. Do you know what I mean?
You really think it'll have that sort of pull?
Just thinking big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's important. I appreciate that. Are you sure you're okay to be on here now? If you need to like take a minute.
It's all right. I can take a minute.
That's
You might have to take a lead, Johanna.
That's fine. So you do though have to answer Rob's question.
Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash are sausages and mashed potato.
It's not as exciting.
Not quite as exciting as maybe you had thought. Toad in the hole. Anyone know what toad in the hole is? No.
No.
Let me tell you what toad. Let me show you a picture of toad in the hole.
Oh, Jen says it's delicious. What is it, Jen? Do we want to see toad in a hole? Is it brown?
It's basically like bangers and mash, but like in like a pie form almost. Show you. Oh, Susanna hasn't updated her computer. Oh, this might work.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
There we go. Can you see that?
Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't look particularly appetizing, but it's pretty decent.
It's interesting.
An egg in toast.
Oh,
No,
that's not the same thing as Jen.
Jen, that is not toad in the hole, mate. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You're talking about French toast.
I do think that sounds more like what I would imagine that to be, opposed to the picture that you just showed. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I would think the toad in the hole would be, but
Or like some sort of soup with large peas.
I think this is better. Is this better with a black background or this? What do you think? I feel like this is more sophisticated. It feels like more like other stuff's going on, you know?
Could be. Eggs Benedict, Jen.
Eggs Benedict, Jen.
What did I see? I saw something horrific at Price Chopper tonight that had Eggs Benedict. Oh, it was Eggs Benedict inspired. It was a breakfast croissant pizza. And I just firmly felt like a line was crossed and was a little offended by it. I don't know.
Croissant pizza.
Breakfast croissant pizza inspired by Eggs Benedict.
We had a croissant pizza last week from Trader Joe's. No, the base is croissant, and it was decent.
I mean, I'm not against croissant pizza. I just It was the egg.
Yeah, I'm not sure about egg in it. Yeah, I'm with you.
But the eggs are cage free. So
That's a win. Do you know what Hoppin' John is? No.
no.
Michelle, tell us what Hoppin' John is.
Also, that should be shared because that's funny.
You cut a circle out of the toast, butter the toast, put it in a pan, and put an egg inside the hole. What on earth are you talking about?
Sounds lovely, Jen, and I feel like we need to have a firm breakfast themed fourth Sunday at some point so everybody can make these.
You're not really selling it, Michelle. Beans and rice. I feel like there's probably more to it than just beans and rice. And there's like some kind of nice sauce or.
You should elaborate. That's fine. Well, while we're here, does anybody want to talk about Genesis? We have Genesis 12 through 25 is what we were all supposed to be thinking about and reflecting about this week. So we'll go with the questions that are in the email. Does everybody read the email, guys? Here are some of the questions.
I know Tim definitely read the email.
Tim, you're really good at reading emails. I appreciate that. Did you want to do the first question then, Tim? Did anything particular stand out to you the most in Genesis 12 through 25?
Jen, you better read the email and send it. Tim loves email. Tim, do you want to join the video, mate? I think it is your time. I'll send you the code, mate. I'll just send the code to your email, Tim.
That's okay, Rob. We have the questions here. It was mostly, did anything in particular stand out to anyone about Genesis 12 through 25, talking about Abraham and Sarah or Sarai? How would you define biblical grace? How do you see God being graceful in Genesis 1 through 25? There were more questions, but I feel like those are fair to start. I really liked that neither of them were perfect, kind of, especially Abraham, because he made some questionable choices. But still, God was like, I'll use you anyway. Thanks for being obedient sometimes. I liked that.
Yeah. Abraham.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Rob. It is really easy to overlook Hagar. And I don't know about anybody else, but not only did I just overlook her, I think I considered her to be somewhat of a villain in that particular part of the story. And I don't know why I left thinking that. It's not like anybody taught that. There was definitely something I internalized that I didn't realize until we were talking about it on Sunday.
Hagar, she's the girl the servant girl that Abraham is forced to conceive with, right? Correct?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Is that the Ishmael thing?
Yes, Ishmael's mom. Because then Sarah and Abraham have Isaac and Rebecca.
Yes, Michelle.
You're right.
Preach. I want us to. Can we bring this into SCV where someone says something and you agree and you click your fingers?
Like a speakeasy? Didn't they do like Beatniks do that in a speakeasy?
Yeah, could be. I don't know. Sounds good.
Okay. Perla, God sees us beyond our imperfections, failures, choices, etc. He still saw Abraham as a man of faith. Very true.
It's easy to use that as like a. I don't know if anybody else finds this, but I think it's easy to. Excuse me. Use that as an excuse to be like. I don't know, almost take it for granted. Like, oh, he wasn't perfect, so that's okay. I can just do whatever as well. I know, Paul talks about we shouldn't abuse grace, but just being honest that is something that can be used the other way. I think.
He really does pursue them, Jen. So wait, Jen, you're saying you feel like some people.
Oh, well, not some people. I do it for sure. Sometimes.
You do.
Yeah.
You feel like you use that as an excuse?
Well, if you're like, it's really encouraging, isn't it, that people can be like, David. I mean, even David. Like, always resonate most with David. I think, and he's like, he committed adultery. He basically killed. What's his face? What's his name?
You're right.
Right. That's it. Yeah. And then, what else did he do? Did some other pretty bad stuff as well, didn't he?
He was definitely imperfect.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm like casually going out and having adultery and killing people, but I think it works two ways. Like, one, like, yes, God's amazing and uses own affection, but also you can be like, oh well, I haven't got to like strive for holiness because I can just be like, David was like a good dude, so God loved him, use him. You know what I mean? Joanna, you're making me feel very unholy that you've never.
No, I'm thinking.
What do you think about this?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. And sometimes I'm slower at thinking than others. I just was thinking, I look at it the other way, like, because they were so sometimes awful, I have a shot.
Yes.
And not to like excuse anything, but I mean, so I just was thinking how it's just an interesting opposite spectrum, same result sort of thing. I was not meaning to make you feel unholy or imply that you
No, I know. I'm just teasing you,
but true to anyone else out there, it's not. Love to hear your thoughts weighing in on that. You guys are awful quiet, and there are 8 of you out there.
That's why Jesus had to come. Michelle, it's just a straight fire tonight. It's just throwing the fire out. I love it. Right, I'm going to give you to my better half because she has returned from the.
I think so.
Oh, I'm not going back there.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi, Matt. Do you have any thoughts, Susanna, on biblical grace or how you see God being graceful in early Genesis?
Throwing that at me when I missed the sermon. Love it.
No pressure. The other people can also chime in. Oh no, you're frozen, I think.
What happened there?
Oh, was it frozen? Okay. I think it's just powerful when you start at the beginning and realize how good and perfect everything was and how we chose to like reject that and reject God. And that puts in perspective how gracious he is when he does continually engage with us and give us second chances and all those things. So I think that would be my, how do I see God being graceful is because you look at how it started and how it's going. And he's still the same, even though we're not. Yeah.
I like that, how it started and how it's going. I hadn't thought about it like that. That's great. Oh, here's Michelle with another. He did. He showed a lot of grace with them, which was wonderful.
Right. I think you also just think about, oh, what would I have done in that situation? I would have been not like that. If someone had done that to me or returned my favor and my love and my blessing with that kind of behavior, I would have been furious and not gracious.
Yeah. Old Testament, God gets a lot of bad rap, I think, sometimes, but he really does show a lot of grace and mercy with what he gets back. So it's 8:20.
Yes.
Fine. It's 8:26. Does anybody have any prayer requests? Anything they would like prayer for this week? Or if you feel super passionate about these questions and you didn't get a chance to answer them, begin typing.
That's right.
They did.
How was the video, Johanna?
Hilarious.
Good content still?
Still good content. I'm sad you missed it, but you can rewatch it later on.
That's true. Thank you for your grace.
Poor Killian. He just needed some other attention.
More. Okay, Jen, definitely throw Killian in there too while you're at it. Mm-hmm.
Sure thing, Rob.
Passing it back to Dan.
Oh, okay. Probably 1.5 more minutes, guys. If anybody else has any last prayer requests, we'll get them in and then we'll pray. God, we do just agree with Rob in his prayer for Jen, that you would give grace and just your peace with Nora, that you would not only be there, but help and guide in the parenting and the raising of such a wonderful child, that you would give extra peace and strength to Jen, but not patience, because we don't need any more situations where she learns to be patient in God, but you would just bring joy to that relationship, just more joy. We pray for peace for Killian, that bedtime would be a fun and relaxing time, and that he would be able to enjoy bedtime with whichever parent decides to put him down that night. There could just be special bonds built. And we just pray for Rob that you would continue to give him eyes to see what you are doing, eyes for your kingdom, and that you would just allow him to see the places that he could show more grace and mercy and also receive grace and mercy. But we just thank you for all those that have attended tonight. We just ask that you would help continue to show us your grace in our day-to-day, just as you showed in Genesis. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh man.
Okay.
Thanks, Johanna. basically leading 2 weeks in a row.
Right. And do the video.
And the videos will continue. Next week, I believe, it is Rob and Perla.
Yay!
What's that, Wednesday? So tune in next week, 8 o'clock.
All right.
Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.